Hello dear friend, I am Captain Slumber, welcome back. Before we board, tonight please consider subscribing now. Join our quiet crew, thank you now. We slowly breathe in deeply. Hold it softly, let it go again, breathe in. Feel your chest rise so gently. Now breathe out. Long and slow, the air leaves. You are here. You are safe, you are still. Your body melts into the seat. Every muscle softens, your back sinks. Deeper and deeper. The cushion holds every part of you completely still. Feel that weight, that beautiful weight, pressing you down into perfect rest. Your shoulders drop, they let go all the tension, all the holding releases right. Now your shoulders fall lower and lower, like snow settling, quiet and soft. Upon still ground, they are down, they are resting. Your eyes grow heavy and warm. The lids flutter once, then twice. They want to close so gently. Let them close. There is nothing you need to see right now. Everything is soft. Everything is dim. Your jaw unclenches. Your lips part, just barely open. The tiniest breath moves through you. Your face goes completely smooth. Now like still water. No ripples here. No tension left, just soft skin. Resting and warm. Your hands open, the fingers uncurl. Palms face upward, receiving the night. Receiving the quiet, receiving the dark. Your legs are long and heavy. They do not need to move. They simply lie. Still and warm, your whole body is becoming heavy. Is becoming warm. Is becoming warm. Is becoming slow. Slower than slow. Drifting like smoke, rising, then curling, then dissolving into the gentle dark. You are almost ready to board. Ready to go. It is midnight. Exactly midnight now. The world is almost entirely still. You are standing at a small, quiet, rural stop. Just a lamp, one amber lamp. glowing above you, casting its circle of warm light. The wooden bench behind you is old and smooth, worn by years of quiet waiting, of patient people who stood here just like you, waiting for the same slow bus, the same journey, the same peace. The night air touches your face. It is cool, perfectly cool now, not cold but kissed by evening, by the late hour's breath. The air is impossibly clean here, impossibly soft here, impossibly quiet here. And then it arrives on the wind, like memory of summer. The scent of lavender drifts in. It curls round your nose gently. Purple and ancient. Sweet and herbal. The fields nearby are breathing it. Thousands of flowers swaying in the softest midnight wind. Each tiny bloom releasing its scent. Into the dark, into the cool, into the air that now surrounds you completely and fills your lungs with purple calm. You breathe it in so deeply. Lavender and night. Night and lavender. Your body responds. It always does. The shoulders drop, the chest opens. The mind begins to slow itself, to quieten itself, to soften itself, to soften itself. You look out, down the long, empty road. It stretches away into the dark. The asphalt gleams like a river, reflecting the moon. The full moon, the enormous moon hanging above you. So impossibly close, it is bigger than any moon you have seen. A perfect circle of ivory light, carved from silence, placed in the velvet black sky, like a lantern left on for travelers who come traveling through night. The stars around it are small, polite, and quiet. They do not compete with it. They simply keep their own soft, steady, distant light. And you stand beneath all of this enormous sky, feeling very small, feeling very safe. Small and safe, these two things together feel right, together feel right. Together feel like exactly what you have always needed to feel tonight, small and safe, small and safe. The night holds you like that, and then there, far, far down the long road, too. Lights appear, two soft lights, not harsh or sharp, but warm, round and amber, like two small moons of their own, approaching slowly, very, very slowly. The bus is coming from the deep dark distance. It takes its time, and you watch it come, watch it grow. From two dots, two globes, two to warm headlights painting gold. Upon the road, you hear it. Before it arrives, a low hum, a deep, steady, resonant, and smooth. The engine song, of something large, and slow, and unhurried, in the most beautiful way. It does not rush for anything. The hum grows louder and warmer. It fills the quiet country air. It fills your ears like music, like a cello playing. One long, unending, steady note, a note that vibrates in your chest very softly. The bus slows, it slows, it slows, and slows and slows until it stops right in front of where you are standing now, perfectly positioned here as if it always knew you were waiting here just for this. The doors open. They open with a long, soft exhale of air, a gentle hiss, like the night itself is welcoming. You aboard now, come in it. Seems to say, come in, dear traveler. Come in, the first step up into the bus is warm. Immediately you feel the change in temperature, the shift from cool night into amber warmth, into wooden warmth, into the held and sheltered world. Inside this bus, you stop and look and feel everything at once. The interior is dark. Walnut wood panels lining every wall and ceiling. Rich and deep, the color of old libraries and quiet studies and grandfather's wooden desk. The wood has a grain that your eye follows. Long, slow lines curving through the dark honey panels, like rivers seen from very high above the earth. You trace them with your eyes slowly and calmly. The seats are cream leather wide. Each one its own private world. Deep and generous. The kind of seat that receives you completely and does not let you sit upright, but pulls you gently into rest. Each seat reclines fully into a sleeper position that is almost flat, almost perfectly flat, with a thick rolled pillow waiting at the top, cream and plump, smelling of lavender. Of course it smells of lavender, thin. Velvet curtains hang at each window seat space. A deep color, almost purple, almost midnight blue, almost the color of the sky outside. They are thick and soft, and when closed, they hold the world. But for now, you leave yours slightly open, just a sliver, just a thin stripe of moonlit outside, enough to watch the world pass, enough to see the valley when you enter it later very soon. Above each seat, a reading lamp. Small and amber, the warmest amber. The color of honey. Held up to a candle. It glows softly. Only softly ever. Never harsh or white or sharp, only honey warm. You find your seat and you lower yourself down into the cream leather that sighs. Beneath your weight, a soft, slow exhale of air. As if the seat is glad to hold you, to carry you. You adjust yourself. You settle in your back against the soft recline. Your head finding the plump lavender pillow immediately and resting there now. Yes, right there. That is exactly the right place for your head. A thin blanket folded at the foot of your seat waits for you, and you reach down slowly and pull it up over your legs and your hips and your stomach and your stomach and your chest up to your chin now. The blanket is impossibly soft here, a fabric that feels like nothing, like warm air, given solid form, like a cloud condensed into something you can hold, and it holds you right back. The bus doors close with that same soft exhale, that same hiss. And the outside world is gone, sealed away. Now beyond the walnut, beyond the velvet, beyond the glass, out there is night and distance. In here is only warmth and amber and the low hum beginning again beneath you. The engine stirs, it deepens and settles into its long note. Its steady rumble that you feel more than hear. The bus moves slowly at first, pulling away from the amber lamp, pulling away from the wooden bench, pulling away from the empty road. And you watch through your sliver of open curtain. The world shifting. The small village passes in dark stone. Cottages with 1 or 2 windows still lit yellow in the night. But fading becoming smaller now, becoming the past. And then just fields on either side of you, fields first, just grass and low, hedgerows and the occasional tree, standing alone in the moonlit dark, like a quiet witness to the night and all the travelers who pass beneath its branches every night. And then slowly, so very slowly, the color changes. The darkness takes on a quality, a purple quality, a blue-purple glow. First, just at the horizon line, a faint luminescence, like something alive, breathing below the surface of the dark, like something enormous and quiet and ancient is turning on its own soft light for you tonight. Just for you. Just for this exact moment of this exact journey. You lean closer, your cheek nearly touching the cool glass of the window, and you watch the glow spread and deepen, purple becoming violet, violet becoming blue, blue becoming blue, blue becoming a soft electric shimmer. And then you enter the valley, and your breath leaves you slowly. because it is more than you could have imagined. More than anything you expected to see through this. Small sliver of dot window on this dot quiet midnight bus. On this road, the lavender fields stretch in every dot direction, endlessly wide, dot row after row after row after row after dot row of purple stems and blooms, each one glowing dot with its own soft bioluminescent light, a blue-violet light that pulses slowly, the way a heartbeat pulses slowly, the way the dot ocean breathes slowly. Each plant lit dot from within as though it holds a tiny lantern dot inside its stems. Inside its roots, dot, the whole valley, dot, is illuminated from below, and it makes the air dot above the fields glow purple too. The air itself is tinted now, a soft purple, haze drifting above the rows of lavender. Like a dream of color, hovering just there, and the moon dot above it all. The full, enormous moon casts its own silver light down onto everything, so you have two lights meeting. The purple from dot below rising up, the silver from above coming down, and where they meet in the dot middle of the dot air above the valley, they become something entirely different, a lilac shimmer, a lavender silver, a color that dot has no exact dot name, but lives dot only in nights like this one, in valleys like this one, when the moon is dot full and the dot flowers are glowing, and someone is watching from inside a warm, slow dot bus that carries dot them through it, through all of this impossible beauty dot impossible beauty, impossible quiet beauty. You watch it pass and pass, field after row after row. The purple glow dot never ending, never changing, never dimming, just continuing on like a gentle promise kept by the earth itself. And then you see the fireflies. They begin low rising from between the lavender rows first, just a few small sparks. Tiny gold lights, lifting slowly up between the purple stems like embers. Rising from a dot, slow, quiet fire. But there are more and more, hundreds. Becoming thousands. Each one blinking its own rhythm. Its own slow, patient Morse. Code of light and dark and light and dark again. They rise above the lavender, now into the purple air, and their gold light mixes dot with the violet. Glow, and they become something else, tiny. Golden stars, floating at eye dot level alongside your moving window glass. Some of them keep pace with the bus for a moment, just a single moment. You and one small firefly moving together through the glowing valley, both. Part of the dot, same. Slow dream, dot, and then it dot falls behind gently. And you watched it join the dot, others, the thousands, the rising sparks above the endless purple rose below. The vast silver moon above it, all above you, dot, above this warm, dark walnut bus. The engine hums. It always hums. It has been dot humming since the dot bus first moved. And you have heard it, but not truly heard dot it until now. Now in the dot middle of the dot valley, in the dot purple glow, you let it in. You let the dot sound fully in. And it is dot so low and dot so steady and dot so even that dot. It is less dot sound and more sensation now. More vibration than noise. It moves through the seat beneath you. Through the dot cream leather, through your legs and dot your back, and your shoulders and dot into your chest. Where it meets your heartbeat and slows it down, matches it gently. Your heart adjusts, it slows to meet the engine. The engine holds that steady note, and your heart follows. Like a student follows the dot teacher with complete and trusting attention. Slower now, slower, one beat, then a long pause. Then another beat, the engine and dot your heart. Together, keeping the same long, steady time. and beneath the dot hum the tires. The smooth, wide tires on the smooth, dark asphalt make their sound. Hush, they say. Hush and hush. Hush and hush, over and over. A word without a speaker, just the road itself, saying it to you. Through the rubber and the asphalt, through the dot floor of the dot bus, through the dot soles of your dot soles of your tot soles of your dot feet. Through your whole body now. Hush and hush, dot hush and hush. The rhythm of dot, the tires on the road, is the oldest lullaby. The road has always known this, has always sung this to travelers, since the first road was laid. Since the first wheel turned on the first path. This hush has been waiting for. Tired ears that needed to hear it like yours, and the bus sways just slightly. The gentlest sway as the road curves through the dot valley. The bus leans a degree, then returns, then leans the other way, so slowly, like a cradle. Like a great, slow wooden cradle, moving you side to side with the most patient and unhurried rhythm you have ever been rocked with the engine and the tires and the sway together. The three of them combining into one seamless sensation. One whole experience that is simply motion and warmth and the purple valley outside and the silver moon and the amber lamp above you, dimming just now. Dimming very gently down a little. Just a little less light now. Just enough amber to see the walnut walls around you and your owned hands. Resting on the blanket on your chest. Rising and falling with your breath. That is slowing, the curtain falls. You let your fingers find the velvet edge and pull it across the window. Not fully closed, not yet, but almost closed. Just the thinnest line of purple light coming through, just enough to know. The valley is still there. Still glowing, still moving past you, still full of fireflies, still lit from within, still breathing its slow lavender breath into the cool night. the bus moving, always through it. The purple line, at your curtain edge. Pulses gently, like something breathing. Like something alive and calm and endless. Just there, just outside, just beyond the velvet, beyond the velvet, beyond the glass. Beyond where you are, and you are here now. Deep inside the warmth, and the hum, and the amber. Dark, and the cream leather, and the lavender pillow. Beneath your head, and the cloud blanket over. Your whole body, you are here, completely here. Now, not anywhere else, not in the day behind you. Not in the tomorrow ahead of. You just here, just in this. Slow moving, warm, wooden bus, in this glowing valley, under this moon. This full round, patient, silver moon that has watched over travelers for all of time and watches over you. Right now, you, specifically, tonight, its light comes through the thin line of your curtain and lands on your face, just barely lands, like a cool silver hand resting on your forehead, on your closed eyes, on your cheek, on your lips that are partying. Now so, slightly in sleep, in the beginning of sleep, the first soft layer of sleep descending, like the purple haze descends on the lavender fields, from above, slowly covering everything softly, changing the color of everything into something more dreamlike, more slow and more soft and less sharp and less defined and more like memory, more like the way things look. In that space, in that space between waking and true. Deep sleep, where the edges or things dissolve, where the walls of the bus are not quite walls anymore, but suggestions of warmth, where the hum of the engine is not quite sound anymore, but a feeling deep in the body. A cellular memory of being held, of being carried, of being safe. You have been here before this place, between here and sleep, this purple amber darkness. You know this place, your body knows this place. Your body is glad to return to. Settle back into it like returning to a beloved room in a beloved house. Everything familiar, everything. Exactly where it should be. The dot warmth and the dot hum and the gentle side to dot, side to side. Cradle sway and outside the purple. Glow through the curtain and above the moon. Keeping its long silver dot watch over you. And the fireflies rising and rising, their gold lights blinking slowly on dot and off, on and off. Like eyes growing heavy like yours. Like lids that fall and rise. And fall again. And rise more slowly and fall and do not rise for longer and longer now. And the lavender, the fields of lavender, keep moving past your window, past your curtain, past your sleeping form, in the dot cream leather seat. They do not stop for you. They do not need to stop. They simply continue. Row after glowing dot, row after row. The valley is dot endless tonight, and the bus is dot endless tonight, and the road is dot endless and smooth, and the hush dot of the tires on the asphalt is endless, and the moon above dot, the moon above dot will not move, will not set for you tonight. It will hold its position in the velvet black sky right above you all through dot the long night. All through your long night. All through your long deep sleep. You are safe, you are moving. But safely moving, carried and held by the walnut dot and the leather dot, and the velvet and the amber, and the hum and the hush and the sway and the moon and the purple valley glowing below the enormous sky, and the fireflies rising like prayers, rising like prayers, rising like breaths, rising like the last thoughts of a drifting mind. That lets them go now, that dot opens its hand and lets the last thought rise. Like one small gold firefly into the purple dark, and watches it blink once more far above the dot lavender, and then it is gone. And you are gone to now dot into the deep dot, into the quiet, into the dreamless. Restful dark that waits at the dot end of this moonlit valley road. Sleep now, dear traveler. Sleep now, dear traveler, sleep. Now. The bus continues. The engine hums, the tires hush. The fields glow, the moon watches, the fireflies rise. You are here, you are held, you are still. You are breathing, long and slow. Long and slow, sleep now here. Sleep now here, sleep now here. The journey continues, without your watching, without your thinking, without your knowing, it continues for you and around, you through the endless purple valley, through the enormous silver moonlit night. You are the moonlit sleeper now. You are asleep, 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 asleep. Long and deep, long and deep, the bus hums, the valley glows. The moon holds, you are sleeping, deeply now sleeping. Good night, dear friend, good night, dear traveler, good night, dear sleeper. Bus goes on and on, and on through the glowing lavender dark, with you inside, safe and warm. Sleeping deeply now. Sleeping dreamlessly now. Sleeping peacefully now.